That's right, Jules. 4 heats, 2 semi-finals and the final. And in this first heat, Chaos 2, it's dominated the British roboteering scene. Manta, they drive that around their neighbourhood in the States at 20 miles an hour. Mastiff took 6 months to build in Italy. And Ansgar, that's the German team's first ever robot.
I'm in the pits with the World Championship contenders, and of course, representing the UK is Chaos 2, the reigning champions. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Have you checked out the opposition yet?
We haven't seen any of them running yet, but Manta looks quite dangerous.
What is it about them that you don't like?
Very low to the ground and a nice big spinning weapon on the front. Looks nasty.
We have faith, Chaos 2. And from Germany, we have Team Ansgar. Welcome to the UK. You're Sasha, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
You are the champions of Germany, is that right?
Yeah, we won the last fight.
Are you confident about this? Do you think you can beat the rest of the nations?
No, but but we hope. We got a little fun here, so.
Well, good to see you.
Yeah.
Let's meet the rest of them. And the American representatives are Manta. Hi, Jeff.
Hello.
What do you think of the other robots?
Well, it's some pretty tough competition. We're going to be up against Chaos 2, two-time UK champion. But I think as long as he can't get under us, we'll be okay.
He should be so lucky. And finally, this is Team Archimede from Italia. Ciao, team.
Ciao.
Tiziano, Gabriella, and Luca. Their robot Mastiff is the first fighting robot ever to have been built in Italy. They've got no experience. They've never fought in a wars before. Team, good luck. They'll need it.
Well, let's rock this thing into action. Are you ready to rumble? Then let the wars begin.
From the United Kingdom, Chaos 2.
First to enter the arena and carrying British hopes, Chaos 2. Twice a British champion, but flopped in the last World Championships. Quickest in this heat at up to 20 miles an hour. The CO2 power flippers, highly potent. George Francis at the controls is one of the world's best.
From the United States of America, Manta.
Stealthy looking, a 6-wheel drive fighting machine with a carbide ramming point in the rear and spinning case-hardened steel blade in the front. Will this provide stateside roboteers with a Manta ray of sunshine?
From Italy, Mastiff.
The heaviest in the heat at 85 kilos. It has a pneumatic lifter, a 12-volt battery power, a ground clearance of a centimetre. May not sound much, but Chaos and Manta will exploit it. The bull Mastiff may turn into a whimpering puppy.
From Germany, Ansgar.
Only 74 kilos, the lightest in the battle, has interchangeable lance or lever weapons, both hitting at 300 times a minute. It won't budge when it sits down, they say. The outer shell's made from an old motorway sign.
Roboteers, stand by.
Battling against each other and our house robots like Sir Killalot. Seemingly invincible, it is! And alongside him, Sergeant Bash with that flamethrower and the pincers.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
So it's Britain against the States, against Italy, against Germany, and immediately Chaos 2 on the attack and throwing Mastiff over. Oh, look at that though! It's self-righted immediately. That's Ansgar defending against Manta with a circular sword once again. Chaos 2 tries to flip Mastiff, the first fighting machine ever to come out of Italy, and well designed, but it's hit the pit release button there, top of the picture. You heard the siren, the pit is descending. One of these robots could go into it now. And Chaos 2 trying to nudge Mastiff towards that pit, and Chaos 2 have driven themselves in. Oh, what a major surprise. One of the favourites for the World Championships. They're out. Chaos 2 flopped in the heat in the previous World Championships, and they've gone again. And so's the Mastiff. They're in as well. Which leaves just the two. A major surprise here. Manta of the United States of America, Ansgar of Germany. And it looks as if it's going to be Manta all the way. The team have been friends for 10 years. Jeff Chesnick, Billy Bowden and Chris Tyson. And they've nudged Ansgar onto the angle grinder at the side there of the arena. Pushing it along the side wall onto the flame pit. The crowd clearly think Manta here are on top, and they are. And Ansgar are Championships. Manta go through to the semi-finals.
Stay tuned for more metal mayhem on Robot Wars. Those ravenous robots are back on Tech TV.
A lot of damage. We didn't really stand a chance.
No, we didn't have a chance, but it's a lot of fun to be here, and so it's okay.
Chaos 2. What happened there? I mean, many tipped you as favourites to be the new world champions.
I'm going to buy him a Davy lamp for his birthday. We're going mining next time.
You committed suicide.
Unintentional.
You just sort of drove into the pits.
I was trying to show off, I think. I was trying to tip the other one in the pits and missed it.
All right, then. Tough Italy.
I don't speak English. Italiano.
I speak no Italian. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Hey. Wow. These guys are favourites. One of the favourites.
We got very lucky that Chaos 2 drove themselves into the pit. We thank you very much for that.
Well, you guys are dark horses. It's a very strong robot, that, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You know, people are starting to tip you to go all the way here.
Yeah, well, if our string of luck keeps going, you never know.
Yeah, it's not just luck. I mean, some of that's design as well, technology and spirit.
Right on.
Let's go ballistic for Manta!